Sorry, I introduced. My name is Jessica.
Mike.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So, tell me, is this your first time in a therapy session?
It is.
Okay, so you've never been before.
That's the first time.
Okay, so I have some things I have to go over before we begin.
Okay.
One, what you say here is what stays here. Lack of better words. Anything that you say to me is kept in secrecy. However, I am an LAC, which means that I have to practice under supervision. So the only person that I would share any of your information that you share with me in session is to my supervisor, only for us to talk about how I need to improve on or anything that maybe I did well in, something along those lines. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, perfect. So, going forward, in therapy, like I said earlier, everything is confidential. However, there are 3 exceptions to when I have to break confidentiality. One of those is when I have a fear that you might hurt a child or harm a child. The second exception is if you're going to hurt yourself, and the third exception is if you're going to hurt someone else.
Okay.
If that is the case, I would have to call the number where you resided, the police, and they would have to search your house. They would have a warrant to search your house if they felt that you might have a weapon or something along those lines. However, again, that is only if I find that you're going to harm yourself, someone else, or a child. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself before we begin, as I'm sure you've looked me up. My name is Jessica, and I'm an LAC. I am earning my LPC. I'm in the progress of earning my LPC, which means that one day I'll have my own private practice. I'm working towards that currently. I like to always give this opening as a sense of what the client should be expecting moving forward with our sessions, if they choose to move forward with our sessions. So, Michael, I want to hear a little bit about yourself. What brings you here today?
Well, a lot of people told me I should talk to someone because of what I do. They say it's not quite normal.
What
so,
you do? Okay.
I mean, personally, I don't care. It doesn't affect other people. So if it makes me happy, I think it doesn't matter.
What is it exactly that you're doing that you believe is affecting other people?
Well, they think I shouldn't, but it doesn't affect other people.
Okay, so what is it that you're doing?
I like to eat dryer sheets.
You like to eat dryer sheets?
Yeah.
Okay. When did this start for you?
Probably about a year ago.
A year ago, okay. And I'm sorry, how old are you now?
I'm 24.
You're 24, okay. So you started eating dryer sheets when you were 23?
Correct.
Okay. What made you start eating these dryer sheets?
When I was at a party, drinking a little bit, and it was just a drunk dare, and I did it, and I fell in love with the flavor.
Okay, so you were drunk, you said you were intoxicated.
I wouldn't say drunk, but I had a beer in me.
Okay, you had one beer.
Yeah.
And you felt the urge to consume a dryer sheet because of a dare.
Well, for $20 on the line.
Okay, so you're saying that someone was going to give you money
Yeah.
to eat this dryer sheet.
That's
and
correct.
You did.
Right.
And you got your $20 because of it.
I did.
And now, presently, a year later, you continued this pattern
Correct.
of eating dryer sheets.
Yeah.
Okay. How many would you say you consume in a day?
It really depends. I mean, sometimes I'm so busy, I don't have time to eat any. Sometimes I'll have 6.
Okay. So, when you do eat these dryer sheets, what is it that is drawn to you? Like, what makes
It's just the
sense?
flavor. Depends. Sometimes you got like a really fresh, clean flavor. Sometimes you got like a nice outdoor, like pine, woody flavor. Just so delicious.
I see. So the flavors vary, or the
Yeah.
scents vary. So giving it that the flavors would vary too. Okay. So you started this a year ago, and presently you're still continuing to do it.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel when you're consuming these dryer sheets?
I don't feel anything good or not good. It's just something that I enjoy doing.
So you enjoy the fixation of eating the
Yeah.
dryer sheet.
Yeah, I don't need to stuff the whole thing in my mouth at once sometimes. If I'm cleaning up the house, I'll just, nibble on one a little bit, set it to the side. An hour later, come back, have another little more of it.
When you say you're nibbling it, are you swallowing it?
No, I'm just sucking the flavor out of it, and if I'm really just enjoying it, then I'll just, have a cup of hot coffee so I can dissolve it a little bit and I can swallow it.
Okay. And you said that you go between having 1 a day to 6 a day.
Sometimes 0.
Okay.
The
so
6 a day is
zero.
rare. That's like once a month.
Okay. Once a month. Why once a month?
If I'm just really stressed out, I'll just have a couple.
Okay. And how many times a week would you say you have 1 a day?
I wouldn't be able to keep count. It really varies.
Okay. So some days you might have none, and some days you might have the extreme having at least 6
Yeah.
as your max, or in between having 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So this started as a dare, and you continued it moving forward
Right.
towards the present. What's something that you're getting from it?
The flavor.
Yes, I know you said that. So what's the taste that's so...
Why are you questioning me? I said I don't know. I just like the flavor.
I'm just trying to understand.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from and how I can help you in that sense.
Okay.
You said that your friends and your family told you to come here.
Not my family, my friends.
Your friends only. Okay. And when did they start seeing a concern?
The next night I did it when we weren't drinking.
Okay.
So why are you doing this?
Okay. And you're saying that was a year ago that happened when they were started being concerned.
Yeah.
What made you come presently now?
I was just tired of them harassing me, saying you gotta go talk to someone that's not right, blah blah blah. I'm like, alright guys, if I make you stop annoying me, tell me I shouldn't eat the dry sheets I love. Oh my god, the Kirkland ones are the best. You get so many for a cheap price. But sorry. I just love it.
Okay. When you're sucking on this flavor, how do you physically feel after?
Great. Like I could run 1,000 miles.
So you're saying it's, lack of better words, like a high for you?
I mean, it's not getting me high. I'm completely sober. I could drive, whatever, work, whatever the case may be. Definitely not high at all from that.
Mm-hmm. I know that on the label on the box it says, these warning signs of, don't get in your eyes or don't ingest, and if you do, go to the hospital. Are you familiar with that?
I don't think I saw that.
Okay. So I'm concerned in the sense where you're consuming these or licking them, tasting them, and it's getting into your body.
What negative impact could that have?
On your body?
Yeah.
Well,
Or even my mind. I think I'm all there.
Okay, that's good. I think that over time, it might, have, different organ failures or different types of sicknesses might arise for you. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I can't necessarily say that is true.
Doctor, do you think, well, you're not a doctor, but Miss LAC, do you think since dryer sheets help prevent the static in the dryer, does that keep me safe from being struck by lightning?
I don't think there is a relation to that.
Okay.
What made you think of that?
I don't know, we were just talking about dryer sheets, I'm thinking of static electricity, lightning is electric.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, what made you automatically assume lightning?
I mean, it's raining outside right now, so I figured the lightning might come, so I'll make sure I'm safe by eating the dryer sheets.
Okay. So I'm kind of hearing you have a fear of getting hurt by lightning.
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you? Okay.
No, I just want to make sure I'm protected, Like the rain doesn't bother me, but an umbrella protects me. Lightning doesn't bother me, but maybe the dry sheets protect me.
What is making you believe that these dryer sheets are protecting you?
I was just asking if they would. I just told you like the way they taste. I don't believe they're protecting me. I was just asking if that's a benefit of eating them.
Well, I wouldn't say it would be a benefit.
Have you ever had them?
A dryer sheet?
Yeah, do you want to try one?
I'm good, but thank
Okay.
you though. I think that in your circumstances that health-wise it might be something of a concern.
I mean, I feel healthy. I mean, I think the beach is that way, so I mean, I feel good.
Okay. Well, that's good that you feel good muscular-wise, but what about other health concerns?
I think I'm good. I mean, you're the professional, so I mean, I guess I'm talking to you for that reason, right?
I would hope so. I would think that, with time that these would destroy your body instead of helping your body.
Even if I drink with a hot coffee, because think about putting a cookie in like hot coffee or tea, it just breaks it down to like a crumble, and it's not even a solid substance anymore. That's what I'm thinking. The hot coffee that I have sometimes with the dryer sheets, when I do decide to eat, it does. It just breaks it down, so it's essentially nothing.
Well, the reason we have in our bodies is, all these different acids and things like that is to break down food and liquid.
So I'm
and
helping my
things like
body
that.
out by taking that preventative step before I eat it.
I don't want to confirm or deny that. However, I think that it's more of a concern for if you're ingesting something like that. The chemicals might destroy your teeth. It might, get rid of taste buds that, we come and go with, but they might be destroying your mouth. It'd be destroying your insides. How are your bowel movements?
My bowel movements?
Mhm.
Isn't that a little personal?
It is. However, this is something of a concern where, you're ingesting these chemicals and these products. It might be destroying, the things that help us go to the bathroom.
Oh, I'd say they're good, especially if it's a day where I have 6 and it smells like you just opened up the dryer.
Okay, so when you use the bathroom, it smells good.
It smells great.
Okay. How about the feeling of having to forcefully go?
It doesn't force.
Okay.
So right at.
Okay. What about?
Have you ever seen like the log flume like at Six Flags? Like
Yes, I have.
that's what it's like. It's great.
Okay, I see. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm thinking also how over time that might affect your skin.
I was just looking at my skin. I didn't see anything wrong.
Okay. Well, touching it regularly and having it on our skin. I'm not saying it's harmful to touch, but over time, again, you're touching it quite often.
No, but I think it can only help because after I touch them for a little bit, even if I'm not eating though, even if I'm just doing a load of laundry and not eating dryer sheets, I'm just throwing one in there and my hands feel so soft after. So I don't think it's negatively impacting me.
Okay. So you don't believe that there's a problem or a concern?
I mean, I personally don't. If there's some sort of evidence or something you could present to me where it's negative for me, then yeah, I'd absolutely believe it. I don't think I'm in denial at all, but I just honestly don't think there's anything wrong with it because I haven't felt or seen anything negative coming from it.
I see. Okay. So what are your friends seeing that's negative?
I just think it's weird.
Okay. Your friends think it's strange or weird that you're doing it, continuing to do it?
Yeah.
And you're seeing it as, if there is a problem, I'd like to solve it, but however, I don't see it as a problem.
Yeah, if there's a problem, I'd definitely be open to solving it.
Okay. So I would have to do some research on it, as I'm not familiar in the topic itself. However, I would love to continue to do that research with you.
Okay.
And figure out maybe how we can get to the bottom of this, of what is causing it, or how it's impacting you, how it can change your lifestyle, and maybe if you're ready for this, eventually how you can leave it in the past, leave it behind.
Okay.
Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. So, I appreciate you sharing that with me.
Yeah.
I would like to also hear about maybe what else is on your mind today that you're here.
What else is on my mind?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a good day. It's not a good day. It's raining out there, but I mean, everything's good. Just busy with work and just, busy schedule.
Okay. So, you work 5 days a week?
Yeah, that'd be correct. 5 days a week.
Okay, and what is it that you do?
What's it that I do?
Mm-hmm. For a living.
I'm an exotic dancer.
Oh, okay. And where is that you work at?
It's a few miles away.
Okay. So it's local?
Yeah, it's close.
And I'm assuming you live locally as well?
I do.
Okay. So what made you get into this field?
Into exotic dancing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. I was just driving by the place one day and saw a sign saying hiring, inquire within, and I inquired within.
Okay.
And now I'm dancing. Do you want to see something?
Not today, but thank you though.
Alright.
We have to maintain our therapeutic relationship with each other.
But sometimes when I dance, it does feel therapeutic for myself.
Okay. That's good that you have that therapeutic relationship within yourself. However, that's...
I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
was just
It's
thinking
okay.
of work.
It's okay. I just want you to understand that what we have here has to remain therapeutic.
Okay.
And that we can't, show things like that towards each other.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright. I apologize.
That's okay, and I appreciate that. So you said that you walked in one day and you applied for the position and you don't have previous experience with
Nah,
it.
they teach you everything.
Okay. And how long have you been doing it for?
Probably 6 months now.
Okay, 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And you shared earlier about your situation with the dryer sheets.
Oh yeah, I was already eating dryer. I think I had a dryer sheet in my back pocket when I applied for the job. I was already eating it for a while.
Okay. How do you handle those cravings when you're at work?
Sometimes I'm in the back room before it's my turn on stage. I'll just put one on my lip really quick, get the flavor going. It'll get me ready for my dance, and I'll be all set.
Okay. So, to you, it kind of keeps you going, right?
It does.
Okay.
And I wish when I go order coffee somewhere, instead of asking for an espresso shot in it, I wish I could kind of a medium coffee with a bounce sheet in it. I mean that'd be amazing.
I see. Okay. So you're saying you like specific brands more than others?
Well, it depends. I mean, bounce is more flavorful, but Kirkland, it's when you go to Costco, you can get so many for such a cheap price.
Mm-hmm.
It's do I want a lot for a little bit, or do I want to pay the extra money to get the extra quality and flavor?
What do you think?
Depends how much money I made dancing that week. If I made a lot, I mean, I'm going all out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get the family size of bounce.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't do too good, gotta get the ones that will last me until I get paid again.
Okay. How long does it take you to go through a box? Not say a family size, just a regular box.
Let's see. Let's say there's 50 in a box. Really depends. Maybe a month.
Okay. A month to go through a box?
Yeah, I mean, maybe 2 months. Or no, maybe 2 boxes a month. Because I don't go through the whole box. Because once it's opened, they start getting stale. So I don't like them when they're really, really fresh. So, I mean, sometimes I'll open a box of 50, only eat 10 of the 50 and throw out the remaining 40.
Okay. So it sounds like you like the idea of having the freshest possible, and if it's not good to your standards, it's trash.
Exactly.
Okay. You you do realize that when you can close them, they remain fresh, right?
No.
Not to you?
No.
Okay.
Not Taiwan.
Okay, I see. Well, you mentioned that you have to keep them in your pocket before work, correct? How many do you usually bring to your work shift or before your shift?
2, maybe 3 to be safe, but I usually just have the one. I'll bring the others home.
Okay. So when you're at work, you find that you're limiting your intake.
Yeah, because my coworkers don't know, and I want to go on stage with a dry sheet hanging out, even though I think it's fine. Some people may not think that.
Mhm. Sounds like you're hiding this sort of behavior around others, or trying to hide it.
A little bit.
Okay. What is stopping you from?
Because I probably won't bring home $600 a night dancing on stage if I'm using a dryer sheet.
Okay. So you're a little embarrassed.
It's not embarrassed. I just know it affects my work.
Okay. Let's say people were to find out at your job what you do. How would they view you?
I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe I could get a new nickname and attract even more business because something people never really seen before,
Mm-hmm.
It could be a positive for all I know.
That is true, definitely. I mean, there might be some views that people have, and some people might not care. You have that mixed bag of people. What are your views on how other people might view you?
I don't know. Some people might say it's weird.
Do you agree?
A little bit, but I mean, I enjoy it, so I do what makes me happy. I really don't care about, as long as I'm not harming or hurting someone else, I really don't care about their opinion. I'll be respectful to them, but if it's what I want to do and it's not hurting them, then I'm doing it.
Okay. Well, I think that that's something that we can definitely talk about in future sessions, and I think you're a really good person to be talking about this with me.
Thank you.
I think that I commend you for wanting to talk about this. So now moving forward, this was your first initial session, and if you choose to work with me in the next coming sessions, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
We would have a plan on how to go about, I don't want to say overcoming this, because that's up to you what you want to do. However, I want you to be given information and knowledge and education on this specifically that you're doing, and knowledge on how to move forward from it if you choose to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, your choice now. Would you like to come back for future sessions?
Yeah, I'm on. You seem like a pretty cool person to talk to.
Okay. So, moving forward, I usually do a sliding scale option for prices.
Sliding scale.
Meaning, whatever your income is how you would pay for sessions moving forward.
Oh, I really don't make $600 a night dancing.
Okay, that's okay. So, I would say that for this session and sessions moving forward, my rate for each session would be $100. How does that sound to you?
$100. That can work.
Okay. I would like to see you every week. However, I want you to find what is most comfortable for you. What would you think is best for you? Every other week, every week?
Let's do, what if it was two sessions every other week?
I'm sorry, you mean...
Like two sessions this week, skip next week, then the following week, another 2 sessions.
I see where you're coming from. However, I find that when I meet people twice in the same week, there isn't much to talk about since we saw them so previously, if that makes sense.
Okay.
What about seeing each other every other week and seeing how that goes for you?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. So, I accept credit card payment or I accept money order. I don't accept checks and I don't accept cash.
Would you accept a little dance?
Remember Michael? Remember what we talked about?
That's right. I'm sorry, I haven't had a dry sheet in a while. I forgot.
That's okay. I know that that's something
Oh
that...
God, the buttons aren't lining up anymore.
It's okay. They'll get there, right? You okay?
Yeah, ask me a sheet.
Okay. I think that this is going to be something that we both will be knowledgeable of and learning about, as I've never met anyone that has come in with this type
What's that supposed to mean?
nothing negative, meaning that I've never met anyone that has consumed a dryer sheet before.
Okay.
So I think that it's something that we both can learn from and get education on. Okay?
Okay.
So are you going to be paying today with a credit card or a money order?